It's on! You want to pick up where you left off? Or do you want to start over the tournament? And next up is...
I had like low health, so every time that you start like going through the tournament segment where you lose health each time you do a battle, so I think this is why people gave it a bad review, because of the health mechanism lowering and decreasing each time you walk or run or use the run mechanism, the R2 or whatever.
Alright, let's go.
It looked like the guy from the first game that were the sailors that Ryu talks to, that tries to go to the bar in Dubai or whatever. I don't know, this is...
Not a chance. Not bad. Here's your winnings. Next up is a crowd favorite. Not only is she cute, but she's also a legit
the block
fighter.
doesn't really work in terms of stuff that you still get damage taken from you.
Azure Queen Bee, Yurei Ming Mai's here. The entry fee is this.
You notice me playing it because I was quiet during the procession of doing it, because when I do live stream like this, I lose concentration.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Are you ready, sir? Here I come. What was that?
You're stronger than I thought, kid. Here, this is for you. Up next, it's the man with the knee of death, Samart Somchai. His deadly Muay Thai skills slice right through the air. Don't blink.
I don't use people like bashing me in the terms of stuff that I'm not bashing them really, but figured like it's not everybody, and I know that generally like how if you're just doing this for a hobby, then it's not really a podcast, but you figured
The entry fee
like how they interpret you to be somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, and if you
Sure,
have a
I'll give it a shot.
general sense of idea without using a strategy guide, then you're not as dumb as as what they're trying to go for.
Don't make me laugh. Try this. Don't make me laugh.
You're stronger than I thought, kid. Here, this is for you. Next up is the Mock Fist, Chris Bellinger. He has sent countless fighters to surgery with his boxing-tempered.
There was a
fist of
Pedro L.
steel.
Ortega that worked with the original cast of localization via the English casting of Shenmue, but since 2001 or 2, the guy probably
The
is like
entry fee
60,
is this.
70 years old by now. He probably was a young guy back then, but everyone ages.
All right, let's go.
I had a screenshot of it.
Let's do it. Good riddance. Hey! Crap! Not yet. You wouldn't like me mad. Hey! Not yet. It's working. Not. You don't fight good.
Damn.
You've still got a long way to go, kid. I don't think you have much of a chance unless you do some more training. Go back to basics, kid, and build yourself back up. We'll be waiting. The next fight is at 10:30.
I kept spamming the tornado kick. If I didn't know what I was doing, then it would.
It's on! You want to pick up where you left off? Or do you want to start over the tournament?
Maybe another time.
What a waste, kid. The next fight starts at 11:30.
Are you ready? Thanks for shopping with us. Hurry back soon.
The reason why I'm walking is because the mechanics of it drain your energy, and I think that's why the reviewers, when they reviewed this game, probably didn't understand that mechanic wasn't in the first two games. Like, you have some kind of like difficulties going to maneuver to where you're going when you push the run button. I played Sega games, and I know this is not directly made by Sega, but the people behind it had the game designer that made the arcade cabinets, that Yu Hazuki guy, but I don't think none of them seem to care what it posts in terms of having a high score upon that Sonic Dash game. And
Hi, Shinhua.
Hi, Leo.
Hey, Shinhua.
What is it?
I'm going to narrow my search to martial arts supply stores.
Okay, I'll continue to search for clues elsewhere.
Got it.
I think that when I overpost, like, it got to where you have to keep posting a video to get views, and I haven't really noticed, I should have, like, no way of knowing that if you got like 20-some thousand views, you should have like at least 100 subscribers, but I only have 23, and I'm not complaining, but I'm not the type that would buy subscribers, like how there's ways that you can buy your subscriber count on all those social media platforms, but I don't want to do that because it's not really gaining anything, because it's not really, they're not really attached to your set thing. I mean, it's just like hacking your way to like fame. But I know that I did this as a hobby to pass the time. Meaning just like just playing a video game just to enjoy the story and doesn't really care about what people say, and that's how I did in the past and didn't really get anywhere with it in terms of stuff that people will say about you. That
it's on! You want to pick up where you left off? Or do you want to start over the tournament?
What's it to them if, like,
Next up,
they don't want you to be anything, then they can't, like blackball you in terms of stuff that everybody has something on somebody, so I figured they can't just go forth and use it all against you in a court of law in terms of stuff that they think that they have on you that
Alright, let's go.
May seem unwillingly, like, out of context. That block button doesn't really work in this game. Like, you could like block with L2 and it still won't guard, it still will take damage, so there's no ring outs. You can't, like, once they go past getting them in the corner, then like, if you maneuver them in such a way that you can get, and the AI blocks all your moves.
Not. You don't fight good. Oh no!
Not bad. Here's your winnings. Next up... No, that's not a bear, folks. Trust me. That right there is the ultimate martial artist. The great benevolent bear. Surely a tie. The entry fee is this.
Maybe another time.
Really? Chances like this don't come up every day, kid. The next fight starts at 12:30.
My voice doesn't change in terms of stuff that I had via the PlayStation and synced, and they don't understand the terminology, then leave me alone in terms of having live streams and your footage is set on the PlayStation and it's synced to this account, and if they don't believe it's you, then leave me alone in terms of stuff that, like, it wasn't used when I posted the receipt on my Facebook and Twitter and all that, and I had no way of knowing, but you can go back on GameStop if you have an account like I did and show all that in terms of stuff that
Excuse me.
Welcome! I've got the sweetest, juiciest fruit in town. Thanks again.
I didn't have a strategy guide for this third Shenmue game because
Looks good.
there was no real way of knowing after you meet somebody at 8 o'clock, but it was apparently the character from the second game that has the shank knife thing that uses in terms of a donation to meet Wanda Zhu, that Ren of Heaven's character.
Chopping firewood, huh?
These characters are, but they look like the ones that I know that Mark guy was the Harbinger forklift driver from the first game, but those other things look like a parody of those sailors that you